Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shamir, and if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for joining me again today. So let's just jump right into it. Child, the court system done failed Wendy Williams, okay? They just failed her. And matter of fact, let me get my phone because I took notes today, okay? I took notes because it was some stuff I just had to say. I would much rather Wendy be broke. Okay, I would rather her just be done traveled, spent all her money on designer and Dior, because we see she likes to, you know, buy her some little designer items and all of that, than to see Wendy in that apartment sad and lonely. Okay, she can't figure out how to work the TV. My God, did the people even let her watch TV at home? I really was starting to wonder. Okay, it was just so much, and I'm like, court system, hey, at this point I feel like we just really need to be saying hashtag free Wendy. Okay, we had to have the whole free Britney moment. It feels like we need to have hashtag free Wendy at this point. Now I know Britney was a different story, and you know we had to free her from her own family, but look, at this point, why can't we just give Wendy's family a try, okay? Because clearly what's going on with the Guardian is not what's up, okay? Now, another thing, my God. Guardian, why are you not making sure that someone is there to make sure that Wendy is not drinking, okay? Because once I heard them say that the dementia was like alcohol-induced dementia, I'm like, okay, but we see here, Wendy has a guardian, and you see her in bed. You see them taking alcohol from her and all this other stuff. I'm guardian. I'm sure you're getting paid the big bucks to make sure that Wendy does not, you know, blow her money, do anything. So here's my thing. I feel like it's almost like the guardian's idea of making sure Wendy doesn't just go broke and nobody takes advantage of her is having her cooped up in a confined space, not around people, being sad and lonely, okay? Guardian, I would like to know, okay? I would like to know, why is she not involved in some type of physical activity? Why is she not in some type of group or class or therapy, for one? Why is she not able to, you know, like, even if it's just like a little fitness class where she can be around people every day? Clearly Wendy is the type of person that needs some type of routine, okay? And that's why I feel like it was better that her son was helping her. He probably kept her on a schedule. She was around people. If you don't have time to just sit around and drink, you know, she won't have these types of issues. I don't see why they can't see that, okay? But maybe they do see that. Maybe they just don't care, okay? Because one thing that got me about tonight's episode 2, or part 2, was the fact that the woman Sean, that was the publicist and all this, okay? The fact that once Will got mad, and you know we finna get to Will. You just know that we're finna get to Will, okay? I need to reel it in, but they had me fired up, okay? But the fact that Will, once he was mad at Sean for bringing Wendy to LA, said, okay, well, the Guardian doesn't even know Sean and blah, blah, blah. Hold up. I thought the Guardian was supposed to help run Wendy's life, okay? What do you mean Sean's been working for her for a year and the Guardian doesn't know who she is and is concerned about how Wendy was able to go to LA with her? Hello? That's why I feel like Will and the Guardian, like, they got some stuff cooked up and it's just all like a bunch of mess, okay? I don't like it. And then Will. Okay, let's get on to Will, because tonight made it worse. It made it worse, okay? The hollering, the yelling, you still cursing at Wendy. I was not here for it. I wasn't feeling it at all, okay? I'm like, bruh, I really started to get mad at the production team and everybody. I was like, okay, good thing I'm not the person that's like around her, because when I say everybody would get like told, everybody would get told. This woman sat in this car with production, okay, a camera crew. They witnessed this man. They see this man yelling at her. They see this man cursing at her. They sat in there with her and witnessed her say, I want a new manager immediately, okay? I want a new manager immediately, and he's been yelling. He's yelling at me. He's yelling at the girl Sean. He's yelling. He's acting some type of way. And nobody helped this woman get rid of this man? I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't care nothing about them scenes where she pretending and acting like she like Will and all this other stuff. I don't care about that because I feel like he is just taking advantage of her, and it's giving like like she's a victim and he mentally manipulates her and she just keeps running back to him. I don't like the way he was talking to her. I don't care what was going on. Once again, who told you that you could just be yelling at her? Who told you that you could just be talking to her crazy? Like, have several seats, okay? I was not feeling him at all. I don't care. All it is, like, toward the end where he's like, okay, Wendy just needs to rest and all this other stuff. You need to be saying, okay, I've moved on. I'm no longer Wendy's manager because she definitely needs to rest. She needs to be around her family. She needs to get her life together. I just told her, you know what, Wendy, don't even spend your money trying to pay me to do anything right now because I'm just going to work with some different talent right now, okay? And if for some reason you ever can come back in some type of capacity to where you can work or something like that, then I'll manage you. That's what he should be telling her. I feel like her son was trying to make sure that she was in a good place. And it just works my nerves, okay? And seeing Wendy around her family, I definitely liked that I got to see her around her family just to kind of see the dynamic, like, okay, what's it really like, okay? I feel like her family genuinely cares about her and is concerned for her. I feel like her nephew and her son, I'm glad that her son actually has her nephew that's like around his age to kind of just be there for him and be somebody that's around him, because I feel like, poor thing, people will probably try to be taking advantage of him as well. So the fact that he has family around him to like keep him grounded and help him through this situation is good for him, because I'm pretty sure that is a lot for that child to be going through. Yes, he's 21, I understand, but he's still young. Like, to me, he is like a baby, okay? 21. You think you grown and you think you know stuff, and you know you are grown and you do know stuff, but you're still too young to be dealing with these types of things. To see her with her father was great, but it just made me sad because I'm like, bruh, her dad is older, okay? Hold on a second, because my TV decided to be disrespectful and just pop back on even though I put it on pause. Okay, so we're back at it. I really feel like her father is older. She needs to be able to spend this time with him, okay? I get that at this point they're like, okay, the guardianship wants her to get well. We want to send her to a treatment facility and all that. You know what? I commend someone wanting to send her somewhere to get help because she definitely needs the help. But my goodness, to feel like it's okay, like what is the guardianship thinking to feel like, okay, well, let's get her help, but while we do it, let's not let her be the mother to her child. Let's not let her be around her child. Let's not let her be around the only parent that she has left. That is absolutely insane to me. I don't care if they don't want her to be around just any and everybody, because she probably doesn't need to be around any and everybody, especially people like management who just seem like they have their own ulterior motives. But my goodness, you don't want this woman to be around her father? Didn't they say he's like 90-something years old? Okay, all of these precious moments, this is time that she is not going to be able to get back, okay? It really made me upset, okay? And I feel like the system needs to do better, because this is out of hand. I mean, like, it's completely out of hand. And whoever made the decision that was like, okay, we're going to reverse her power of attorney because she might not have been in a sound mind whenever she signed this power of attorney. This is her child, okay? And I know that some people's kids just act some type of way, but clearly we can see that her child has good intentions. I feel like that's what I got from it, by him trying to, keep her healthy, bring her to the doctors, do all of this stuff. Let me tell you one thing, okay? Because I can tell you from experience, first-hand experience, okay? Wendy's son is a vegan, and he was trying to get her to eat that vegan ice cream and all that stuff in these clips, and I'm like, this child means well, okay? Because being someone who lives with a vegan, okay? My husband is a vegan. I call him the healthy vegan, okay? Being with someone who is vegan, if anything pops up in your health, okay, they are on you like, look, I can help you like this. I can show you this if you stop eating this. very, very, very focused on let's get you healthy, let's get you moving, let's exercise, let's do all the things, okay? Almost to a point to where it would be annoying, okay? And you know what? I feel like her son has good intentions though, because at the end of the day, my healthy being always has the best intentions for me, okay? Am I stubborn half of the time and don't want to listen to half of the stuff? Yes. But I know that he has good intentions, and I feel like her son has good intentions as well. So really what I gathered from tonight's episode is just, you know, people need to band together. I'm glad that this documentary came out when it did, because I feel like it gives just enough time for people to be like, okay, let's get outraged. Let's speak out about this. Let's get on this court system's tail. Okay, let's really make them think when it's time to review, when it's time to do the review for this year. Let's make them see that this is a problem, okay? Now, whether they want to give the family the guardianship or not, the one that she has don't need to be there. I know that, okay? I don't care if they're watching. The one that whoever you are, ooh. Like, you're not doing a good job, sweetie, okay? This should not be your profession. I feel like you should find something else to do, because for you to just not even know the people who are around her 24/7, like, have you ever even met Wendy? Because I feel like I'm not going to run somebody's life or be in control of somebody's financial life if I haven't even met them. Like, do you even care enough to meet them? You get what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just, it's giving, ugh. That's all I could say. What I got from it was, a lot of the times during this documentary, Wendy almost seemed just like a sad little girl to me who just wants her mother, okay? When she was talking about her mom, and when she sat and she talked to her dad and she said, I miss Shirley, and she started crying, I was like, Wendy, I feel so bad for her, because she, like, I'm pretty sure losing her mom was just like the straw that broke the camel's back, okay? Because like her niece said, the divorce didn't help, COVID didn't help, but I really do feel like, I agree with her, the death of her mom probably just took her over the edge to a point to where it's just hard for her to bounce back. And you know what? I feel like I haven't watched any of those types of videos where people are like, oh, this is karma and this and this. Like, I'll see people something else and they say stuff like that. And I'm just like, you know what? I don't know what type of people would even feel like that. I understand that Wendy has done a lot in her career. She's talked about a lot of people. She said a lot of things, okay? But this right here, this is real life, okay? And I know that that's their real life, but we know at the end of the day, like, it's a certain, it's like levels to this entertainment thing and doing your job and all this other stuff, okay? But what she has going on, I just wouldn't wish that on anybody. Like, I wouldn't care if she had just talked about me and said all kinds of stuff about me. To see that woman the way she was throughout this documentary, I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So, honestly, I really hope that Wendy is getting the treatment that she needs. I hope that eventually she is reunited with her family. I hope that she can have someone who can just help her deal with her finances, her health, deal with everything. And then I hope that she can just, you know what, find some sort of peace, okay? If it's like a retirement, do something, okay? Maybe she should just like randomly be on TikTok like every now and then, if she just has to have some type of attention, because I feel like she definitely craves that attention. She wants people to know her. She wants people to see her. Maybe just something chill and laid back like that. Like, let's watch her retired life without all the extras or something, if she just has to do something. But yeah, I just wish the best for her. Oh, and one other thing that I wanted to mention in the last video is, I forgot to mention how I felt like DJ Booth really seemed like he was probably a genuine friend to her, and like a genuine person to be around her. And I feel like he probably just had to remove himself because he probably really wanted to, you know, go off on Will. That's just what it's given to me. Okay, Will or somebody else, or the guardian, somebody in that little circle, You know what I'm saying? Because that circle is ridiculous. But yeah. So anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.